Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your premiere edition. Welcome to your premiere edition of R.E.M.B.I's podcast. Um, my name is Maurice Muhammad, C.R.E.M property manager, broker, owner of Progressive Realty, and we are here live today with myself and Lionel Bohanin. We are both C.R.E.M members, and the purpose of this podcast today is we are here to inform you and give you some information as to who R.E.M.B.I is, what R.E.M.B.I does, and we are here to share and add value to those who have an interest in property management and desire to become property managers, or if you're a landlord and you have an interest in hiring a property manager, we want to make that possible and make you accessible to our network. We are an affiliate of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, and we have members all across the country. Again, my name is Maurice Muhammad. We'll be bringing in Lionel Bohanin. He'll be joining us shortly. We are both C.R.E.M members. What C.R.E.M stands for, we're going to talk about what that is, what all those acronyms stand for, and just give you some information and make you aware of what's going on and what we do in property management. Dealing with this new normal that we are dealing with, we're taking this information and we want to let you know who we are, what we do, and why you should become a member. Um, and that is something that is part of what our mission is today and moving forward. So this is the first of many, which we will have property management podcast. So you can bring your questions, bring all the questions and any question that you may have as it relates to property management. So it's the first of many. This is a new normal. This is not something that has been done. So just wanted to, bear with us. But we also, however, we welcome any questions. We welcome that you bring all of your questions. And if you have questions, please bring them. Our sole purpose here is to be of service. We're here to serve. We're here for you. And that's what it's about. So I wanted to see where Lionel is. One second. Okay, so we are live here. I'm gonna do a so Lionel, I'm not sure you was just on. I just saw you. So whatever you did, that was the link you needed to join in. So um, with that being the case, I'm going to get started with what we do and who is R.E.M.B.I. So again, my name is Maurice Muhammad, and the mission of R.E.M.B.I stands for the Real Estate Management Brokers Institute. We are an affiliate arm, the affiliate property management arm affiliate of NAREB, the National Association of Realtors. The Real Estate Management Brokers Institute is composed of real estate professionals whose day-to-day focus is property management. Our mission is to unite those realtors specializing in management of income-producing properties uh, in order to enhance and better the professional real estate manager, to train candidates for membership and provide educational training, seminars for upgrading and specializing in the real estate management profession through the use of dissemination of educational materials, paraphernalia, seminars, lectures, and any other means as it may deem proper. So to license and certify its members the right to use the term or symbol. And that's what we're doing. And we're now taking on this vehicle as another means to get information over to you. And we want to talk to you about, just to inform you and just have a preliminary conversation with you, and just inform you about who R.E.M.B.I is, what we do, and why you should join, and what R.E.M.B.I is. So R.E.M.B.I, again, stands for Real Estate Management Brokers Institute. Um, and R.E.M.B.I was established as an affiliate, an arm of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, NAREB. And NAREB was established in 1947, just off the heels of World War II. And NAREB was established as a result of, blacks and minorities not being able to sell real estate and become realtors. So NAREB was established, and we coined the term realtist, which is the term that you will find that NAREB members use. The affiliate arm of R.E.M.B.I was established in 1968. And R.E.M.B.I was established in 1968, which happens to be the same year that the Fair Housing Act was established, the same year, unfortunately, of the assassination of Martin Luther King, the same year Roe versus Wade, the same year a lot of things happened in 68. It was a time, and it's ironic that we're here today in 2020, and similar things are going on today. We're dealing with riots in proportionate numbers, rioting in the streets for the same, if not for the exact same reasons that we were dealing with them in 1968. So the opportunity for us to become a steward and a vanguard, if you will, in making sure that information is disseminated and that you're able to get the things that you need. If you have a desire to become a property manager, if you have a desire to turn your properties over to a property manager, then that's what our intent is here today. Our intent here today is to serve you and to bring value to you and add value to you, your business, and to our community. So what we're here today to do is just to give you some information, and to hopefully that you can it will be of use to you, and that you can utilize it for your benefit, which is at the core of what we do as a NAREB member and as R.E.M.B.I members. In our history, NAREB has about 12 affiliates. It has affiliates in the commercial, industrial division, home buyers counseling. It has, NAREB has a investment division, which is NID. That is the housing counseling arm. And you have the National Association of Real Estate Appraisers. You have the Real Estate Management Brokers Institute, which is what we're representing today. And we also have the sales division. The sales division is also let's see, here we go. Your guest will connect in a minute. It's saying you need to connect your mic and cam before you can add to the stream. So you may have to connect your mic and cam. This is okay. So, it's okay that, and Lionel will be joining us in 1 minute. So we have the Developers Council as an affiliate. We also have the Women's Council as an affiliate, and Young Realtors Division, the Contractors Division. We have a parliamentarian, and that's a chaplain for the National Association. So, we are a national association that's fully prepared and equipped to handle any real estate need, that may exist and arise. So what we do as R.E.M.B.I members and as the R.E.M.B.I affiliate, we provide property management information, as I read to you earlier, and I'll go over again before we end. Information on property management. So what I wanted to provide to you today is some information for those tenants that may be tenants that, as we are aware, that there was moratoriums that was set aside. There were federal mandated moratoriums, state and local city mandated moratoriums that were sent out and made available to tenants that may be renting. And some of those states, all of the states are going to be different. So we want to make avail to you some information that you'll be able to reach out if you are living in a uh, property that is one that is backed by Fannie Mae. So, and I wanted to give you some tools and some links that you can utilize in the event that you're going through trouble and you're struggling and dealing with something. So something that you can take away and use right now. What I would like to share is my experience as a result of becoming a member of R.E.M.B.I and getting the designation. The R.E.M.B.I designation is comprised of four. Oh, that's some comments here. Okay, four. Trying to get on. Okay, so it's comprised of four. It's saying that you need to connect your mic and your cam. So maybe check the camera in the mic, the microphone. So it's comprised of four different classes. Each class at current is 3 days, typically 3 days. We typically hold those classes the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, because all of us are property managers, practicing property managers, and to be out of the office to go and get training at a time other than that would probably be not be a good thing for our business. So what we do is we are go to those classes and we learn just information on bettering and becoming a better property manager. And I just want to share the value that and the benefit that I've received from it as a result of becoming a C.R.E.M. It afforded me and has afforded and still affords me the opportunity to have first hands-on information as to how to improve properties that I manage and that I own my own self and currently manage. Um, what it has done for me is helped me to be able to be in a position to do what we all of us that are real estate professionals do, which is our sole purpose, which is to um, maintain and get and acquire the highest and best use for our owners, right? So if we're functioning as a property manager, if we're functioning as a sales agent on the seller side or the buyer side, our sole purpose is to get the highest and best use for that property. So when properties come across our hands, that's really what a real estate professional's job is. Our job is to get the highest and best use. So what does that look like in property management? So in property management, that looks like, well, if you have a property management manager that's proficient at what he does and is good at what he does, you should immediately see a change in your properties. You should meet property and the property value in a positive way. That property manager should be working to make sure that the value of your property is always increasing. That doesn't necessarily always mean increasing of the rent. It can be just added value to getting rid of certain things, and that may be a bad element. It could be something that maybe one of the things that we without getting too much into what we learned in the class, because we want you to come to the course if you have an interest in being a property a C.R.E.M or C.R.M. So the designations that R.E.M.B.I hold and R.E.M.B.I provides to you is, after your first two classes, you become a C.R.M, which is a certified resident manager. So you take two classes, equivalent each, that is 3 days and approximately 20 hours. Very intense. When you leave the class, you're going to leave with value, with added value and information that you can use and hit the ground running and utilize in your business Monday morning. And that's the benefit of taking that class. I've taken a lot of classes. I've taken numerous of classes, and it has only been the classes that I have taken at NAREB and R.E.M.B.I that I can see that type of added value and benefit comes from. That I can walk away with information on Monday that I can apply to my business and use immediately, and that's a fact. And I'm sure Lionel will attest to the same when he comes on. We plan to bring you more property managers, more C.R.E.M designees, more C.R.M designees, so that you can hear it straight from them. not from myself. I am currently the president of R.E.M.B.I currently, right now. So, my opinion may be a little bit biased, but what we plan to do is bring you real live members and bring them and let them give you their opinion and facts on information as to the added benefit and value that R.E.M.B.I provides. So, with that being the case, so you have your very first class, you take it, there's no designation, you get your completion and a certificate. We hold the classes typically at a university. It's held at a university. Some of the universities that we have held class at, to name a few, let me see. Um, we've held class at Rutgers University, Cal State, Cleveland State University, Jackson State University, Youngstown University, University of Nevada. I believe that was the last place where I took and received my CREM. My last fourth class was in Las Vegas. Edwards Waters Edwards Waters University, Savannah State, Texas Southern, and Tennessee State, just to name a few of the locations of where those colleges that we take the courses and we have relationships with. So a portion of the class is done at the college university, and there's a portion that's held at the hotel. So with that being the case, we have a field trip, um, and there's field trips where you go out and you learn firsthand information on the benefits of and how and what R.E.M.B provide, what you can take back to your office and add and use inside of your business. I'm not sure why you're not able to get on. Anything, Lionel? You're not able to get on still? No, shoot me a message and I can see what I can do. Um, to help make sure that you're able to get on. Bear with me, people, family. 1 second. I want to make sure that Mr. Bohanin gets on so he can share with you his experience, strength, and hope as it relates to his benefit of completing his R.E.M.B course. Okay, that's yeah, technology. It's good when it works. So, wow. I don't know, but I will continue sharing with you and give you the information that I have. I'm not sure why he's not able to get on. What it is with technologies, what's happening here with it. Unfortunately, that happens. And I'm gonna try one more thing and then get back and finish sharing with you what we have. Wow. Still can't get on, bro? Not sure why. I saw you there. I see you here, but I'm not able to bring you in. You have to connect your speakers and your mic, and your camera. So, with that being the case, my sole purpose today to come to you is to bring to you some information. So I want to about R.E.M.B, why you should listen to us, why you should come, why you should join R.E.M.B if you have a desire to become property manager, if you have an interest in property management information. This is your source and place to get that and to be able to do that, um, and where you can get that. Hold on, where you can come to get that information at. And so we are definitely. You can go to our website, and you will be hearing from us. This won't be the last time you hear from us. Definitely the first time. I'm not sure why. On the phone. I'm not sure. He said he's on the phone in his yard and it's not responding. So we are prepared for both of us to be on today, myself and Lionel. We're both CREM graduates of the R.E.M.B.I. We're both products of what R.E.M.B.I produces as far with the CREM designation. And the CREM stands for Certified Real Estate Manager. So after the second designation, as I stated earlier, you become a certified resident manager. So I like to liken that to a practitioner practicing doctor. You know how you have to have your residence, you know, your certain amount of hours as a resident in the hospital where you're in the field and you're learning. Think of it and look at it like that. So after you take your first course and still got to probably connect your device and you have to give the okay for your speaker and your mic, your mic and your camera. You got to okay it in order for it to allow you to join. So the C.R.E.M after your second class, it allows and affords for you to be able to become a resident, certified resident manager. So you're a property manager. None of that changes because you're a property manager. You know, the moment you are licensed, you're qualified technically to manage in most states, manage properties once you become a licensed real estate agent, provided that your broker, you know, is subscribes to that. Most states require that you have a broker's license in order to become a property manager. And, you know, as long as your broker is okay with that, then that is something that you'll be able to do once licensed. What R.E.M.B.'s designation does is it enhances and polishes, you know, polish you to a point that you're efficient, to the point that you're enhanced in value. A property manager is not a lightweight person. What we bring to the equation, really helps the nation on a national level, even from the smallest of our management of a single family property. Because if a property manager is doing his job, then he's bringing the value of that property up. You know, there's properties, often property managers also help with REO properties. So the upkeep of properties, often the REO management companies way across the country. So with property management, if you are a property manager and you're managing those REO companies, guess what that does to the community? You're making sure the grass is cut. You're making sure that you know that the property is not vandalized. You're making sure that the property is secure. So there's a lot to it, a lot more to it than just collecting rents and you know, collecting rents and making repairs. So uh, so there's much more to it than just that. As a property manager, we have a lot that we are responsible for, and there is much more that comes with what we do. Hey, good afternoon to you too. So we welcome any questions for those that are on. If you have any questions, please go ahead and send them in. Um, and we will be back. This won't be the last time that we're coming on. We're going to come to bring you value and bring you some information. So I wanted to make sure that you are aware of why we're here, what we're doing, and what our purpose is, what we'll continue to do. So we're going to continue to give you information, hopefully that add value. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of some of the topics that we have already prepared for you that's coming. So some of the topics we're going to bring on property managers in this arena that's practicing and that will be able to give you information that you can utilize. So if you like, you can just like us on our Facebook page. It's streaming to our page. Should be a live feed to the page now. You can also utilize the link. You can sign up, become a member, become a member of R.E.M.B.I today through that, or just check out some more, come and get more information through our Facebook page and just become a member and like our page and just check us out and hear what we have to offer. You know, and those that know what we have to offer, that's your way of, you know, joining and, you know, paying your dues. So we're going to bring you topics such as which property management software is best. What about those owners or those that are doing property management and may not have a property management software? What's the best property management system? Why property management is important? Why property management? And what is a property management company? So that's just a few topics. We'll definitely have more. Bring you more. Our intention and our purpose is to add value to you and bring value to you, and bring value to you and your business. If you're a landlord, we want to help you to make a decision to continue being a landlord. If you want to stay a landlord, that's fine. And if we're a source of information for you, that's fine. We would love for you to do business with us, and we can put you in contact with one of the property managers near you and in your state. So I like to get to the federal moratorium information. It is a federally mandated, they're state mandated as well as local mandate. So one of the places that you can go to get some information is, and I think I'm gonna type it in here so you can see it. It'll be National Low Income Housing Coalition, the National Low Income Housing Coalition. You'll be able to find um, federal eviction moratoriums. So if you are living in a property that's backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, you can find resources there for how you can get assistance if it's needed. If you need assistance and can't pay your rent, there's assistance for you there. And if you want to go to their website is nlic.org, nlic.org, and that is the National Low Income Housing Coalition.org. So you can go to their website, get information on federal mandates. It's going to be different for every city, it'll be different for every state. There's not a one size fit all as it relates to that. So you can get that information on that website. Also have some information for you on thought Lionel would be able to get in, and I'm sorry that you missed his information and missed hearing from him, because he has something to added value, definitely has to bring to this equation. So wait, there we go. All right, there you go. All right, there it is. There he is. So yep. So and another sort resource I like to provide for you is www.nhlp.org, www.nhlp.org. That is a National Housing Law Project. Another resource that you can reach out to if you're having trouble paying your rent. And these resources will help owners as well, because if you can pay your rent, you're helping the landlord get paid. So these are benefits to landlords as well, and as well as home persons that is maybe struggling and having problems to pay their rent. So if you go to that site, there's information state specific. I'm looking at Virginia petition, Arkansas, and there's a list of the states that have moratorium contact moratorium information that will be able to assist you in getting some assistance as a tenant. And there's tenants advocates and things of that nature. And there's one more source I'm going to give you, and I'm going to leave way to let Lionel share with you what he has. There's the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA has assistance. There's USDA assistance, and and then while Lionel's talking and giving you his information, I'll type these down here so you can grab a hold of all of these links. And then if you come back and review these later, they're there for you to benefit from. And without any more for me, Lionel, you can take it away and share your experience, what you'd like to provide. I went over a couple of things about what NAREB and what R.E.M.B.I does. I'm not sure if you were able to hear it, but
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to make sure is the quality clear, because I had quite a few pieces trying to pieces of electronic equipment trying to get logged
hear you
on.
loud and clear.
So
Yep.
I heard your introduction and the information that you passed on. There's not a lot that I can add to that. Basically, to the topic that we're speaking on right now, but I do want to share a couple websites for you where there's a plethora of information for you to research and kind of educate yourself so you can so that you could become a trusted advisor or an informed consumer, right?
Absolutely.
As professionals, we still need to keep our tools sharp as well so that we can teach those that we are sharing the knowledge with, um, helping them build wealth, uh, to navigate through the times that we have going right now with the pandemic and the protests that we have going on right now. So, FreddieMac.com, www.FreddieMac, one word.com. They have tabs for homeowners as well as tabs for renters. Now, in California, the mandated stay for evictions uh, that ended on May 31st, right? So, if you haven't made some type of arrangements or communications with your landlord, you didn't uh, keep that open line of communication. Uh, you may still be able to talk to him and make some arrangements, but he has an all right if you have not paid rent and you don't have the ability to pay rent and you have not saved any of those monthly rents because you still had some income coming in and you want to preserve your capital, then you either have to go and talk to him or find somewhere to go because you don't want to get an eviction on your credit report for not paying rent. And then on the flip side, we have a tab for homeowners. Again, there was a stay in California for 60 days for foreclosures, and there was about a list of 7 or 8 banks that participated in that. But you still have to be careful and be mindful. You have to communicate with your servicer. Uh, your servicer have they have several ways to deal with the ways to assist you with uh, your mortgage payments. There's the forbearance, um, and so they can either. I've seen some lenders give you a waiver of 3 months worth of mortgage payments, and then in the fourth month they want all the payments all at one time. Not sure how that helps you if you have lost income, but I'm just letting you know that's one of the options that they're throwing. But if you sign up for that program and you still find there's some trouble, you're still having some issues financially, you can go back and petition them and communicate that, is there something else on the table for me? So just know that a closed mouth don't get fed.
Mm.
Um, there's no bad questions. So I would always say contact the servicer. Now, there are some servicers that will do the forbearance program, and they will put those 3 payments on the back of the mortgage payment on the back of the note, and you won't accrue any further interest on that amount of payments. However, you have to be mindful that that's only for the interest of the principal, right? So the principal is not getting paid, and then that payment was principal and interest. However, since you haven't made a payment, your impounds are going to come up short. Your taxes and insurance, you're gonna be short 3 months because if you're not making payments for 3 months, you have 3 months worth of impounds that have not been going to your escrow account. So the lender, you talk to them, may give you the option to pay those to bring the escrow amount up so you can pay that in increments, or you may be able to pay them all at one time or what have you. But again, if you talk to your servicer, they have multiple ways to assist you, right? Because they don't want to have you go on a foreclosure. Let's be real. They don't want to take your house back if they don't have to. If you can make a payment, you can come back strong and bring everything straight. Um, they're more than willing to work with you. And then on the flip side of that, if you've been communicating with your servicer, especially if they're backed by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. They have this, I believe it's code 3233, something to that effect, that lets them know that you were impacted by COVID-19, right? So if you were impacted by COVID-19, there should be a little blurb on your credit report stating that you were impacted, and it should not have a negative effect on your credit, right? But again, those are some of the things and the information that you'll get when you go to the FreddieMac.com website. And I'm going to pull up, I believe it's FannieMae.gov, but I'm going to step my eyes away from the camera a little bit so that I can get right back directly to the Fannie Mae site so I can give it to you actually.
So I already posted in the chat the Freddie Mac site. I don't have the Fannie Mae site. If you give it to me, I'll post that. Once you get it, I'll post that as well, so that those that may have a need to reach out to them, you can definitely utilize that link. If you viewing this live, or if you come back and view it later, you'll have access to that information. So we're here, and our intent is to provide you with service and provide you with value and a benefit. Again, we're not just property managers. We would not work for our property management designation if we weren't providing you some value. And that's the intent that we intend to do, is to provide you with value that you can benefit as as an owner, as a tenant, as a investor, as an owner, or as a real estate professional, a practitioner. We're here to add value to all of your all three of those categories with information as it relates to property management. And that's what our intent is, and that's what we will do. We will do just that. Right now, it doesn't make sense for us to bring you information on and ask you to manage your properties when you're in need of some things right now. So we wanted to give you that information. For those that may be looking for a property manager, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You have our contact information and how to reach us. You can reach Lionel in California. If you're on the West Coast, we'd definitely be more than happy to assist you in that area. And you can reach me here on the East Coast, and to do the same. However, we would like to just add something value for the right now. Give you some things for the right now if you're dealing with being able to not pay your rent, and for maybe the landlords who may be suffering from that may be able to benefit from some of the programs and get the rent that's available, that's there to you. So I do have some more information that I did just receive yesterday. I'm not prepared to present it to you right now because I haven't looked at it, and I don't want to come half-cocked with it. I want to make sure that I'm a little informed on it. There is some information as it relates to commercial property owners and benefits to you if you own commercial property. So, the next time we will have some information for you about that. So again, we're not here to take up too much more of your time. We are 8 minutes over the time already. So Lionel, you have that information, and we can let the people go. I don't want to hold
them. Yeah, you pretty much gave it up. It's FannieMae.com.
Okay.
So MAE.com. So FANNIEMAE.com.
Okay.
And so just think of Freddie and Fannie as brothers and sisters, and Fannie the big brother, big sister, right? So basically they have pretty much the same and similar information, but they have different programs because they're a different GSC, government sponsored entity, right? So and just know by people wanted to get rid of these GSEs back when the mortgage meltdown happened. So you have to this is where you should be able to appreciate what your tax dollars have done to save these GSEs to come back and give you assistance during this pandemic right now. And it's just not for homeowners and renters. So if you are a investor and you have a 4-unit, and just say that you're in one of these, you have a fourplex and you're occupying one of the properties, right? One of the units, then you have access to assistance as well. And so what I would encourage you to go to both of these websites and and just kind of look through the tabs and familiarize yourself with the sites and the information. And then you can also go to www.hud.gov. Okay, www.hud.gov, right? And that will send you, that will tell you, put you in position to talk to any HUD certified counselor, which I am myself. I believe, Maurice, you're a HUD certified counselor, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I am.
So you'll find us on the website. And what that does is that lets you know that we have passed this mandated test to bring you trusted information that's by HUD guidelines, making sure that you have the most accurate information, but also that we're not here to injure you, right? So if you need property management assistance, you need information in terms of buying or selling. If myself or Maurice can assist you from our vantage point, then we have realtors all over the country that we can plug you into. All 50 states, we can plug you into somebody that can get you taken care of in terms of some counseling, right? Mortgages, real estate, property management, investment, right? Because right now, with this pandemic, I think it woke a lot of people up and found out that they need to have another stream of income and can't depend on the pension, the income going to work, trading their time, uh, wholesale and the company is selling them for retail, right? So at the end of the day, this property management has a way of putting you in a position of taking care of your own economy, building you a stream of income so that you can transition out for retirement and still have passive income, which will replace your 9 to 5 income and allow you to call your own shots when it's time for you to walk away. Um, R.E.M.B.I has allowed me to do a few things in terms of selling some commercial property, doing some property management, and it's just the lingo. Even when I was not well versed in the terminology, I was participating in the commercial classes as well as R.E.M.B.I classes through NAREB, and that allowed me to play in the space of the commercial and sell a large piece of commercial property. It was basically 6.7 million, and it was like 94, 95 unit tax credit type property. But I had a brother from Los Angeles, Mr. Ted. Um, Ted helped me put that property together. In other words, he was there from beginning to end, telling me, "Man, you can go ahead and do this. Don't even worry about it." But he saw me side by side with him in the commercial classes that he was running, as well as being a participant in R.E.M.B.I, and then just networking and chewing off the senior folks that have been in NAREB and been in the real estate game for a long time. So they put me where I couldn't put myself. And so I'm saying that to say that this pandemic and what's going on now with the protests, I think it's going to be an opportunity
Absolutely.
for us to take advantage and buy the block back, because people are looking at leaving the city right now, and so we are for the most part occupying the city or closer to the city. So this is an opportunity for us to come in and invest and buy the block back during this time. So I think we need to get our ends back, get our ends together, put our ends together, and let's buy the block back.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. And that's with I also just put in some more information for frequently asked questions, eligibility for assistance based on immigration status. And those last few that I put in, ESG, emergency solutions grants, FEMA assistance, have some assistance for immigration, those that may be immigrants and have immigrant status. Um, There is www.hud.gov, have some assistance, and then there's the community development block. Um, and I'll put that up here as well. So community development block corporation. And look like, and so those are some other links that you can utilize. And again, this will be recorded. We'll also make it available in audio for you too. So for those, it's a little bit long, and I'm sure those that are longer tend to be a little bit more difficult to get. They'll be available to you in audio, so you can listen to it on the go if you choose. If you find value in it, if you find some value in the information that was given. I'm sure that California on your side, that that was helpful. The information that Lionel gave as it relates to the moratorium in California. And
Maurice, can I jump in just real quick?
go right ahead.
'Cause I just wanted to give my brother Ted Brass out of Los Angeles some props, because
Oh
I
man,
want to make sure that everybody know that when I say Ted, it was Ted Brass out of Los Angeles. And
yeah,
what I want you guys to know, that if you have any concerns or questions, Ted is open, and he will guide you. Um, he's not looking to tear your head off with assistance by providing you assistance. So I just want you to know that, because we need to get out of the mindset of not wanting to compensate or pay somebody for help, for the knowledge. But I'm just going to tell you, he didn't tear my head off, and uh, I'll leave it at that. But if you need to get in contact with Ted with some commercial concerns in the Los Angeles area, actually commercial was United States wide, Ted is a wealth of knowledge and information. So if you need to get with him, tedbrass.com. I'm sure I don't have his phone number at my fingertips right now, but I do have it on my phone. And by being a part of NAREB, we have past presidents and presidents' phone numbers at our fingertips on our cell phone on speed dial. So that's the type of access you get and the membership benefits that you have being a part of NAREB. Thank you.
that's right. And Ted Brass is ted@tedbrass.com. That's his email. ted@tedbrass.com. That's how you can get a hold of him. And I can definitely attest to what Lionel's speaking about as it relates to Ted. I've called him and have his number on speed dial for commercial questions, and he has helped me numerous of times. So I can definitely attest to and agree, can bear witness to what he's saying about Ted. Mr. Brass, he's definitely a wealth of information and a resource, with no doubt. So, you have anything else, Lionel? We let the people go, or let it cut it
Yeah,
short?
I'm good. I'm not going to hold anybody because I came on late with my technical difficulties. But you guys will definitely be seeing us again.
For sure,
We are going to be coming on a regular basis with more information,
definitely.
and like Maurice said, the information is going to be available for your convenience, because right now we have all of these Zoom meetings, and
Zoom burnout.
I mean, we got meetings to have a meeting. So we understand that everybody have to do business and make some money. So the podcast is going to be there for your choosing at your time,
Yep.
that you have, that you carve out. Because remember, we have to carve out time to do the business.
Yeah.
We can't just be learning all the time. We gotta carve out time to learn the business, but we gotta do the business.
Apply it. Facts. That's right. Yep. Paralysis and analysis, and so, and we will be back definitely with more information. And without the technical difficulties, it's okay. It happens. This is the first of many to come. We'll look back on these, and it'll be a classic. After by the time we're done with it, this will be a classic, and we may use it. So technical difficulties does happen, with technology. All this is a new normal for us all. We want to take advantage of it, and try to find, and not try to, but find the silver lining, and provide and utilize the benefit, and take the benefit that this opportunity affords us. So, with that being said, I like to definitely make you aware of where you can find us. You can find us on our Facebook page, which is right there at the bottom of the link there. And that's Facebook/R.E.M.B.I.org. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/R.E.M.B.I.org. You can also visit us at our website and get more information right there as well. At the bottom of the page is www.R.E.M.B.I.wildapricot.org. If you click on the link, it'll take you right to our Facebook page. You can get further information. You'll see some of the colleges that we've taught at, and you can get more information there. So you will be hearing from us more. This will not be the last that you hear from us. We're here to add value and to provide information to and for you around property management. We plan for this to be your property management source, your property management source for information. We plan to have, invite you to classes to enhance your property management abilities and designations if you so choose to. So with that being said, I would like to just give you what R.E.M.B.I does. We are an affiliate of NAREB, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. That is who we are. We are R.E.M.B.I, and R.E.M.B.I stands for Real Estate Management Brokers Institute, which is the affiliate, the property management arm of NAREB's National Association. And we provide, as the Real Estate Management Institute and Brokers Institute, Real Estate Management Brokers Institute is comprised of real estate professionals whose day-to-day focus is property management. The mission of R.E.M.B.I is to unite those realtists. As we stated earlier, we coined the name realtist. Not to be mistaken with realtors. Most of us are realtors. However, we are realtists if we're members of NAREB. So specializing, our mission is to unite those realtists specializing in the management of income producing properties in order to enhance and better the professional real estate manager. Purpose is to make you real estate property manager better, to train candidates for membership and provide educational training seminars and upgrading and specializing in real estate management profession through the use of and dissemination of educational materials, paraphernalias, seminars, lectures, and other means as it may deem proper. To license and certify its members the rights to use the term and the symbol of R.E.M.B.I. So with that being said, nothing else from myself. I'd like to leave you and thank you for your time. Thank you for those who have listened, have joined, and thank you for those who will watch it and will join and listen in on what we had to present today. It's a lot of information. Thank you. Got anything else, Lionel?
No, thank you. Appreciate you putting on the podcast, brother, setting up the technology. Great job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, my